hardworking, persistent. I'm a chameleon. I adapt to any situation, but not like the two-faced way, like I know you're thinking about, because I know how you are. Trying to be funny and stuff, man. Can I cuss on this thing? Just a regular dude, man. Nobody special. Just a hardworking kid trying to get this money. And I want it all. All the greenbacks. I want your money. I want everybody's money. Give me the loot.
What up, world? It's your guy AD. Today we're gonna holla at the homie DJ O and learn a little bit more about his craft. Tune in. It's The Session. What's going on, everybody? Another episode of The Session. My name is AD. I'm here with the homie DJ O. What's going on?
What up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Chilling. Now, you've been DJing for a minute now. What got you into DJing?
I've always been around music. Like growing up, my parents always had music going in the house. I started out carrying crates for DJs, stuff like that, because I was a party promoter back in the day. And then when I got out here, I was hanging around CO1 and I was hanging around Young John Q. And just watching them, and I was like, I should just learn this. And they came up with the bright idea to leave me on the stage one night at Stoney's. I was like, you got it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. And that's how I started.
Just from there on?
Just from there on.
How was that moment? Were you tripping? Were you stressed out?
I was nervous, man. I was stressed because it was like, there was actually people in there. And last thing Q said before he ran off the stage was, don't fuck it up.
Jeez, I would have been crying.
It was like a holiday weekend, so it was like, the place was packed.
Like that.
And then I looked up and they were standing in the back playing darts, laughing.
But now it's obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of started me out. It got me motivated, and there it is.
What are your thoughts as far as like the new DJs, just like strictly software, strictly mixers or controllers versus not knowing the turntables?
I am a new DJ, so I still fall in that category of a new DJ. Like, did I start out carrying crates, like my own crates? No, but I mean. You also know how to do the turntables and the vinyl, though. Right, but I mean, that's when you got to take the time to learn your craft. And I think a lot of these, I understand what a lot of the older guys are saying. I get it, like the new DJ is killing it. But I think if some of these older guys stepped down or took a step back and actually taught some of these younger dudes.
Okay. To make it
the way that they learned, because I learned from CO1,
right?
So I learned
from one of those guys.
I learned from him. He's a vinyl DJ, so I learned the proper ways to do it. Gotcha. But he took the time to actually teach me something.
Okay.
A lot of these older guys, they just like look at you, and it's not like they don't look at you as like you want to carry on the craft.
Right.
And some of these guys don't. But man, I think if you took the time and you like taught them like a legit way or the proper way to do some stuff. Okay. It would help out the art. It would help out everybody.
Make everything more cohesive.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I've never heard it put that way. I like it. Now you're also big into shoes. Do you have a favorite sneaker of all time?
Favorite sneaker of all time? Jordan 11s.
Jordan 11s.
Yeah.
And do you have like as far as like colorway or just like just a classic, the bread or?
Yeah, I go back and forth between the bread and the Concords.
And okay. And what did you just grow up on those or?
Yeah, I grew up on Jordan. I was very spoiled when I was a kid. I rocked nothing but Jordan. I was a Jordan fanatic, so I was a kid that like I had to talk my mom into like I needed a pair for me just to wear in the streets,
right?
And I needed my pair for basketball.
Okay.
Like they had to be separate. I couldn't wear the same pair.
That makes sense.
So that kind of I've always been into sneakers. I've always been into Jordans, but like. The sneaker game itself, I've kind of fallen a little more into it nowadays.
That's super close.
Like with the retros and stuff like that. So.
And as far as like, do you think there's anything wrong with like hype beasts per se? How they say people just cop sneakers to like cop sneakers and don't actually know the history behind them nowadays?
No, because people always just cop sneakers just to cop sneakers. Like.
So you grew up on the West Coast, obviously. You're from California.
Right.
What artists did you grow up on? Who did you listen to most?
Well, I'm a Bay Area kid, so. I grew up on a lot of like Tupac, E40, Too Short, Rappin' Forte, Richie Rich. There's a lot, man, because I have a huge family.
Right.
And in my family, everybody's into different music. So like, you got my parents. My parents are big Luther Vandross and the OJs and things like that. But then you got like some of my uncles who were into country music.
Wow. Okay.
And then
I would have never known that.
My cousins were into rap.
Okay.
But some of my girl cousins are into rock.
Wow. Okay, so your family's all over the place.
Yeah, so it's like you get in anybody's car, and you wouldn't know what was going to be playing. But mostly it was me and my parents. So I grew up on a lot of like Motown and stuff like that. But I prefer hip hop and R&B.
Got you. And as growing up on the West Coast, was it hard for you to become accustomed to like East Coast music at all, or did you just?
No, because I just like music.
Okay.
Like I wasn't into the like I'm from the West Coast. So I'm just sticking to the West Coast. If I like it, it caught my ear, and it had like a good beat to it. I was messing with it.
You have a top 5 rappers of all time?
No. I can't.
Nada?
No, I can't do it.
Who you have like a favorite few though?
My favorite few, Tupac, Biggie, and then probably E40.
Okay, dope. And I gotta ask you this: favorite munchie? You have a favorite snack of all time?
Favorite snack?
Favorite snack, straight up.
Oh man, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That's a snack?
Dude, that was my joint when I was like, when my cousin used to babysit me when we were kids. I didn't want anything else in the world. Like when we came home from school, like I didn't care about like the cookies and stuff like that. I wanted peanut butter and jelly, and then leave me alone until the ice cream man hit the neighborhood.
Leave me alone. Okay, that's real. What's one thing that you would leave like not even just new DJs, but new artists coming into the game, radio personalities in general? What's one thing that you would tell these individuals?
That's hard though, because I'm new. You know.
Okay,
what I mean?
Well, we both are. But
I'm new at this, so I mean, I would just tell them, take your time.
Okay.
Like patience. Like sometimes it's like anything. Sometimes you get lucky and you run to the top right away. But sometimes you get knocked back and you got to put in that grind and just...
to work your way back up.
Yeah, be patient, learn the craft. If it's something you really want to do, take the time to learn it.
Boom.
Like, put time into your craft.
Okay. No, I mean, that's perfect. That's perfect. Humble King, DJ O, I appreciate your time, brother. DJ O, AD, The Session.